Hi guys, and welcome to your May 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello. If you are new here, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams. We're going to be taking a look to see what your partner, the person who you're connecting with, the person who you thought about when you clicked on this video, didn't tell you last week from the time frame of the 10th through the 16th. Now remember, those timelines mean nothing to you. They mean everything to me. Okay? It's just what I do. If I say weekly, then you guys will be looking at the dates. So I give it a timeline just to ensure that it keeps me on track with giving you all of the videos in a month. So it means something to me from a bookkeeping perspective, but the videos are timeless, okay? So if my energy matches something that you want to hear, then I'm glad you hear it. I don't even know bars, what I was just trying to say. All right. Hello, hello, guys. All right, let's see what we got. So this is going to be a 5-card reading. I'm going to put that down for a second and give this a quick whirl. If you would like to reach out to me for any type of personal readings or any type of those services, my information is below. There will be no readings this week. Okay, I am going to be focusing on channel work. So if you guys want, please reach out to me. I am open, just not this week. Hope you guys have a beautiful holiday and you're staying safe. Let's go, Virgo. Now, Virgo, I have been reading a lot of your energy. A lot of your energy that's been talking a lot about how someone's trying to force you into something. All right? I hope that that's not the case this time. If you're here as a Virgo and you are not coupled, and you want to know what's going on with you this month as far as work, career, money, and your single life, that 3-in-1 reading is posted for you. And you can bypass the love part, which is technically the what aren't they telling you from the 3rd through the 9th. And you can go ahead and click on the parts that you want. Okay. Someone is disconnecting to love themselves first and focus on their emotional stability. Show me spirit for Virgo. Okay. Yeah. They are. Ace of Voices is back out. This has been a very, very, very popular card. Voices is the equivalent of our swords. So Virgo, you could be connecting with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or your person is just wanting a brand new slate with you. Wipe the slate clean as far as miscommunications and things that you guys missed from each other in the past. So start over. However, they're blocking emotions at the same time, and these came out at the same time. So this lets me know that although they want to speak and want a new beginning, they're still very much so blocking their emotions and that 2 of Swords energy, and it's a choice that they're making to do that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The Lovers. The Lovers is in the heart. So this imagery, though, is showing me they're on one side and you're on the other side. If you look at that, it's a beautiful card, but typically the Lovers, I don't have the Rider-Waite equivalent right here. I don't want to thumb through that deck. But usually they're very, very close, side by side. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Sorry about this. The lapel pin broke. Roll with me, Virgo. So I'm feeling like there's a division between you guys is what I'm saying. And in between is the promise of a new day, unfortunately. But right now, maybe you guys just are not feeling it. Okay. We do have the Knight of Voices right here that's letting me know. Unfortunately, things have not been okay with you guys. That explains this energy, Virgo, of, well, I want a new start with my Virgo. I really want us to get out of this bad patch. I'm blocking my emotions because there were some things that I misunderstood that could have been said to me that I took out of context, or that I could have said in defense mode, or maybe I started it. Virgo is telling me that I'm starting this. I'm not agreeing with that. And as a result of that, a direct result, then this is the communication. When we have Knight of Voices, in an energy, but we're wanting brand new clarity and brand new truthful communication. Is just not going to happen because that Knight of Voices is coming brass, abruptly, opinionated, and not communicating to the best of its ability. So although it's desired, it's not really coming off the way the person wants. Eight of Inspiration is here. They desperately want to communicate. I'm getting so, and that's the equivalent of the Eight of Wands. It's hard to talk right now. They really do want to communicate. When it comes through, Virgo, it's going to come out fast, okay? We're going to be finding out why. That's the Strength. Oh, looky. I don't even read reversals, but when I see them, I point them out. The Love is upside down. That is the Ten of Emotions, which is the equivalent of the Ten of Cups. So your love life is upside down. There's things that you guys need to discuss. You're being very passive aggressive with one another. No one wants to be the bad person, yet when you do talk, there's an energy of a Knight of Voices or a Knight of Swords energy. Then someone says something in that Knight of Swords energy, and then someone retreats right back to the Two of Voices, which is the equivalent of the Two of Swords, and it keeps going round and round and round. And then you're tapping into your inner strength, very, very much so. That's the inner strength with the Strength card to be bold and act upon something. It's just not happening right now. So I told you at the top that someone is trying to love on themselves first and get themselves together. Let's go ahead and get some clarifying energy here. We're going to go ahead and introduce the Romance Angel Oracle to this to try to get a little bit more insight. This is definitely bad communication because there are a lot of feelings here in the Lover's energy, but there is definitely a division right now. And I want to find out what you guys are arguing about, okay? But I want to say that this Eight of Inspiration, this communication will continue to come in a form that is maybe too fast and not being thought about. There's an energy here, guys, that is very fiery, okay? So there's a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a lot, okay? There's a new moon in Gemini tomorrow. Every card is all voices cards. Even the Lovers is the major arcana energy for Gemini energy. So some of you guys have definitely, Virgo, are connecting with Gemini here. You know, right now, before I introduce the romance part of this, this could be your sister. This could be your cousin. You know, it doesn't have to be romantic right now at this stage, but some communication with someone in your life right here, while it's still general, and it still will be general, but you know what I mean. It's very trying. These are very trying times for communication, and the information is going to come fast. Someone's going to make a quick conclusion about something, but we're going to hold that thought right now. Clarify the Ace of Voices. Ace of Voices, okay, well, now we're talking about romance, true love. So I'm feeling very intuitively as soon as that drop down, someone doesn't feel that someone isn't telling the truth about how they feel. And I know right now, looking at this, that the feelings are not mutual. Clarify the Two of Swords or the Two of Voices here for Virgo. It's not mutual. Yep, told you. False self-mask. Now you just seen that card fly out. I knew it. Someone isn't. It hit me. I guess that's why I'm giving you the messages, right? But someone isn't being true about true love. This is one-sided. Someone is definitely wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. They're not revealing how they feel. Now, Virgo, right now, I do feel like this is any person's reading to be true to how it's supposed to be delivered. This is what they're not telling you. But sometimes we cross the line and go back and forth. So in this particular case, I feel that they feel like this is what they feel like you feel this way. So they're not letting you know that they know that you feel like this. Trust. So there's two different things going on, just like the energy that I told you where someone is desiring the truth with the Ace of Voices, but still blocking the emotions. It's the exact same thing here. So on one hand, there is a strong acknowledgement, okay, of the fact that we have a strong magnetic attraction, a deep divine connection, or a deep connection. You put divine and spirituality in there as you see fit until I see otherwise. But on the other hand, I'm blocking my emotions because I don't trust you. So Virgo, you know, again, the energies can go both ways. Clarify the Knight of Voices. Now, this Knight of Swords is the energy where they could, I feel, oh, okay. I feel like they're resonating with the most because they feel like you're not being honest with them. So they've probably called you out, said some things that, okay, that's the one. Said some things that they didn't mean. Sorry, guys, I'm out the frame. It fell all the way underneath here. Said some things that they didn't mean and protecting themselves that way. They want to, this really, I'm going to take as a wild card. That was attraction. Thank you, Spirit. There are differences of the way you guys carry this relationship. There is an attraction, but someone stops it there. That's where it stops. And I mean, truth be told here, when these are stacked up on one another that way, the differences that attracted you to one another are the very damn things that's getting on your nerves now. It's not the same. This particular relationship started one way. And it didn't end up that way, okay? It's not remaining that way. The differences of the religious factors are the very damn thing that is breaking up the attraction. Clarify the Eight of Inspiration. There's going to be a quick conclusion here, and that fell out, and I hope and pray. I'm going to say 50-50, and I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to save what I was going to say for a second. Okay, so at the top of the deck, remember we have the Ten of Cups upside down in Strength, okay? Someone wants to recapture the romance here, okay? And bring this and turn this frown upside down by turning this Ten of Cups upright, okay? All right, so I'm going to keep it this way, and I'm going to hold my initial thought on that. I'm going to put my playfulness card right up here on the top. I'm going to put these down, and then we're going to go ahead and get the When Spirit Speaks. Now, based upon what comes out to clarify that, then I'll tell you at the end, okay? Because when I see what's going to be decided upon with that new love, really, there's only two ways you can go. But I'm still curious before I give you those two alternatives, Virgo. I want to know what's going to clarify it. Clarify. Oh, push these down. See, I'm doing too much. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. So I can see. Clarify Ace of Voices and True Love for me, please. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, we got two. Received. Someone pray for this. You prayed for this. You asked for it. Your visualizations is out there. You prayed for someone to love. You prayed for a true love. And you were willing to go the mile with that true love. That's what they're not telling you. Let's keep going. Clarify the Two of Voices and deception. Being clarified by relationships. Wow. Sacral chakra. Interesting. Interesting. So someone had a history of deceptive relationships. Is this victim's mentality? I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. Hold, please. Because relationship, the card of 2. Don't you think that it's really funny right now that this is the 2 of voices, or the 2 of swords being clarified by the card of 2? Don't you look at that? I don't believe in coincidences. No. Yep. Blockage. Partnerships. How we relate to others outside of the family tribe, the creative exploration of life and relationships, sexuality, and discovering the power of choice. I'm sorry I don't have my handy dandy chart right here, so I had to look it up because I know that it has something to do with this. Relationships created. Yes, this is getting good. Virgo, they're feeling like you have issues when it comes down to relationships, and you have a history of not putting yourself first. And they came into your life when you called them in. They came into your life and they've stuck by your side, and they've done everything that a man or woman was supposed to do for you. But you fall into a deceptive pattern, and chemistry and trust and lovers is being clarified by self-care. Both of you guys right now need to take a break from one another, which will explain the division in the lovers. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Unfortunately, and this is really, thank you, Spirit. It is coming through tonight. Oh my goodness. The bad part about what I'm going to tell you is this. The Knight of Voices, attraction, and religious factors is being clarified by Be Bold. Not only is this an energy of what they want you to do, Virgo, but I believe that they may do something. Let's clarify this 8 of inspiration, which is the 8 of Wands. Look at her. Just look at her. Look at what she's doing, what she is doing there. Hold on. Let's see. Clarify the 8 of inspiration, which is the 8 of Wands and new love. Ooh-wee. There's a lot of chakra here. Ground, root chakra, the card of 1. And honestly, look at that. Look at these cards and look at those beautiful colors. Look how they match. That's not a coincidence, Virgo and cross watcher. That particular, your sacral and root is blocked. And this could be due to some trauma. What's clarifying this is yes, and that's not good either. So they feel like you don't put your foot down. Remember, we have strength and we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. They don't feel like you put your foot down. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. They want to recapture this with you, but they just don't feel like, and this yes card can be interpreted in a couple different ways, but you don't put your foot down. You go along with everything. You go along with certain things that you should be putting your foot down about. There's a lot of reds in here. A lot of reds. Right now, though, Virgo, they're really feeling that they want to go the mile with you. But they don't feel they can feel there is something here, guys. Now, when I get what I'm trying to say is the way in which it's something with your creativity, your sexuality, something is being hidden. Something is being hidden, and it has to do with your root. It has to do with the base of you. I just got it too. I just got it. This is trauma. I hate to say this. I hate to bring this up. This is trauma. That's what this is. There is a certain part of you, yeah, roots. Security, survival, basic need, yes, support. There is a certain part of you that they feel like you're not truly tapping into its potential. Let me go ahead and get this card and get you out of here. This is the answer, a simple oracle. This is actually really deep. They're looking at you as maybe counseling. Maybe they would like to go into counseling with you, because this has something to do with, I hate to get this deep. I don't like to talk about certain types of trauma. And I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it to the imagination. Something happened here which causes someone to hold something back, and it's very, very deep, and it's very, very repressed. Now, I am not a doctor, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that this root chakra blockage directly affects relationships, and they would like to stay by your side. You've told this person, Virgo, this is what they're not telling you, okay? So if it doesn't resonate like that, don't get mad in the comments. It's just not your video. But they've come in to help you. They're not leaving your side, and they've loved you through this. Yet you don't see the false mask that you put up, and not really connecting with them because of this root chakra blockage, which is causing a rift between you and this person, because you won't reveal yourself. You won't give your all. Show me, Spirit. Give me the answer to this, which is, say I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into the, I'm reading these intuitively going forward. So they want you to say that you're sorry. They want an apology for starters. They want you to come clean with this. Stop blocking your emotions. And they would like to work with you. This person doesn't want to leave your side, Virgo. They're here for the long run, but you guys have to get out of this upside down and get back to the love. And what has happened, I believe they think that when you get too close, and this is also the card of 11, so do your numerology, life path, or otherwise. Tell me how 11 resonates with you. Wow, this one was a deep one. Jesus. I don't even know what to call this. All right, let's go ahead and close it out. So they feel like, you know, you have prayed for them and you received the true love that you desired. They also feel like there was some endurance. They were there for you. They do feel like that when it comes down to the relationship, there is a false mask that has been worn. Okay. But they feel like right now you guys are at odds. You are, if you look at the separation there, you guys are on opposite ends of the spectrum. They would like a bold expression from you, Virgo, but they also are being tempted to be bold on their own if action isn't taken. And they also feel like they would like some fast communication. They would like a conclusion to be made. They're either going to make come to the conclusion themselves and be bold and walk away from this, or they would like for you to say that you're sorry, and they will continue to stand. And then you guys can have a renewal. Okay. The two different things that I was talking about earlier was two things. One was 50% of them is going to decide to leave, and 50% of them is going to decide to stay. But I feel like for starters, you can say that you're sorry. And that's probably what I'm going to name this, because this was a lot of information. So for starters, they want an apology. I really do think that they love you very much. They just want the truth from you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope that that resonated with at least one Virgo out there. Anything you need from me is below. I will see you in a couple days when we do it again. Bye, Virgo.